Hey guys, this is the war against narcissism, and in today's video I want to talk about something that is really important. As a matter of fact, it's probably the most important subject that I will ever touch on this channel, and it is a question that came to me yesterday through messages, and the question that she asked was, how do you heal from a narcissistic relationship? And you know, this is a really tough one because, of course, if you've ever been in a relationship with a narcissist, whether it be a friend, a coworker, a family member, or a lover, you understand that narcissistic relationships are painful. They cause a lot of hurt. After you leave, you have a lot of wounds, right? And these wounds need to heal, because if you don't heal your wounds, you're going to bleed all over people that didn't hurt you, and meaning that you're going to hurt people, because hurt people hurt people. If you're hurt, you're going to cause pain to other people. So it's really important, if you want your future relationships to be successful, to be fruitful, if you want your life to be successful, of course, you want to heal your wounds. You don't want to carry that baggage with you for the rest of your days, and you certainly don't want to do things to make it worse, right? So it's really important to actively heal. Now, you got into a relationship with a narcissist. That's not your fault. You can't be blamed for that. Narcissists are master manipulators, and you believed in their lies, as many of us have. But healing from your wounds is absolutely your responsibility. You can't justify abusing other people because you've been abused. You can't hurt people because you've been hurt and think that it's okay. It is simply not. That is how narcissists live their lives, as a matter of fact. So you really want to get to healing in order to lose these narcissistic fleas that got on you from the relationship, right? So I'm going to give you 5 steps to healing from a narcissistic relationship. And in this video, I'm going to start with the first one, which I believe is the most important one. It is to go no contact. What that means is that you can't have conversations with them, phone conversations with them, texting, messaging through Facebook, Instagram, all of that. That has to stop. Furthermore, you have to block them off of any social media platforms: Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Parlor. Sorry, any platforms, any possible platforms that you have them on, you have to block them, and completely cut contact with them. Don't go to places where you know that they'll be. If you work at the same place, change jobs. If you have to change cities, as a matter of fact, move, right? I love this saying is, if you don't like the place that you're at, move. You're not a tree, right? But I say that to say this, staying in contact with the person who's caused you pain, who has caused you wounds, is only going to serve to create new wounds or keep the wounds opened. You can't start to heal until you stop the hurt, right? As long as you have contact with them, you're still hurting. So in order to make it stop and start healing, you have to stop all contacts. That also means not communicating with mutual friends that you've had. Unfortunately, when narcissists end relationship or discard people, really, or ghost people, they do a smear campaign. They will talk badly about you to your mutual friends in order to win the breakup, and have all people rally behind them in either supporting them or abusing you, or both. The flying monkeys that are going to be sent your way are either going to overtly abuse you, meaning that they're going to be very unkind to you to your face, or they're going to covertly abuse you, meaning that they're going to gather information about you in order to relay it back to the narcissist so that they can further abuse you, right? But flying monkeys are basically people that are sort of taking taking it upon themselves to further your abuse for the narcissist. Sometimes they'll do it consciously, sometimes they'll do it unconsciously. They don't even know, right? Or sometimes they've just been fooled, they've been tricked. The narcissist has said terrible things about you, whether true or not, but you must understand that they have no issues with lying, and they very often do. But we all have dirt. We've all done and said things that we're not necessarily proud of, and you have nothing to be ashamed about that. It is not for them to air out your dirty laundry. That's not okay either, right? So With that being said, you want to cut contacts with any mutual friends that you've had with the narcissist. But if you are unable to go no contact, which is completely understandable. If you're 13 years old and the narcissist in your life or the narcissists in your life are family members, where are you going? You can't go anywhere, especially if it's a parent. It's just not happening. You can't stop talking to your parent. I mean, you might be able to stop talking to your sibling if your sibling is a narcissist, but stop, not having communication with your parent when you're 13 is just not possible. Or if you're in a marriage that you can't leave right now for any reason, whether it be financial, emotional, religion, whatever it might be, right? All reasons are valid, if they're valid to you, but nonetheless, in order to mitigate the damage that is done to you, I would suggest to go modified contact, meaning that you want to start to respond but not react to your narcissist, meaning that you're going to gray rock them, which gray rock means that you're going to become boring, right? Short answers. Don't start conversations with them. Don't share with them. Don't try to bond with them. Keep your communications to a minimum and try to be as boring as possible so that they'll get bored with you and leave you alone. Now, of course, when you start to gray rock, the abuse is going to ramp up. But if you can hold on to your to gray rocking, eventually they'll get bored with you and they'll just try to get a rise out of somebody else because it's not working with you, right? Gray rocking can be tough in the beginning. Not reacting when you've been used to reacting for so long, it can be really, really hard. But once you do it, it becomes really easy, or it becomes easier, and it becomes so obvious that this is what you should do, because the other option is reacting emotionally, and that's only going to feed the narcissist or feed the troll. And once you feed the troll, they're coming back for more, right? So gray rocking is a great tool in order to mitigate the damage that narcissists cause. The other tool is no Jade, which means to don't justify, don't argue, don't defend yourself, and don't explain. And when it comes to explain, if you feel that you've been misunderstood or there's a misunderstanding, you can explain yourself once. But if after you've explained yourself, twice, the narcissist is asking for more explanations, or is not believing you, or is not satisfied with your answer, it is now time to stop explaining yourself. It's now time to go no Jade and gray rock and stop it, because the more you explain yourself, the more you're going to get frustrated. The more you get frustrated, the more likely you are to react emotionally, and then you're feeding the narcissist, and they're coming back for more, right? So no Jade is another great tool in order to mitigate the damage. But as I often say, modified contact is not enough to stop the damage that narcissists cause to you. You have to go no contact. That is the only way to start the healing process, is to cut all communications, right? But until you can, modified contact is going to help you get started and create this emotional detachment with the narcissist in your life. All right. Hopefully I helped shed some light on the issue for you. If you have any questions or comments, please leave it in the comment section below. Please like, follow, subscribe, and share with your friends in order to raise narcissistic abuse awareness. This is the war against narcissism, guys. Salute.